Get ready. What's about to hit is not just another astrological transit. Love and money go loud, then real. From August 25th to 27th, Venus strides into Leo and flips the lights on. You'll feel a tone shift first: color, warmth, confidence, and then a three-beat sequence that tests what's true: a stable spark, a soulful vision, and a power truth you can't ignore. This is a short window with long ripples. Use it, or it will use you. The minute Venus crosses into Leo, the mood brightens. You want to play bigger, dress bolder, ask for more. Generosity and shine come online together. You'll notice yourself caring not just about outcomes, but about the feeling and the presentation behind them. Does this light me up? Becomes a serious business question. It's not superficial. It's alignment. Leo reminds you that magnetism is part of the math. How you show up changes what shows up. So, if there's an announcement to make, an offer to reveal, a relationship to step into with both feet, this ingress is your stage entrance. Choose visibility on purpose. Then comes the stable spark. On the 26th, Venus in Leo links smoothly to Saturn, integrity, structure, promises you can keep, and reaches for Uranus, clever updates and a breath of fresh air. It's the rare day that loves both ritual and reinvention. This is where you set the rate and add the twist, define the relationship and keep it playful, formalize the schedule and leave room for surprise. If something is worth it, make it official. If something is stale, re-spark it with one intentional change rather than torching the whole thing. You don't need drama. You need a smarter process and a firmer spine. On the 27th, the music swells, and then the mirror gets honest. First, Venus harmonizes with Neptune, and your vision becomes cinematic. You remember why you care. Compassion floods in. The art, the brand story, the love story. You can see the high version of it, almost like a preview screening of the best-case timeline. Let that soften you where you've grown rigid. Let it lift your standards from good enough to this sings. And then, hours later, Venus stares down Pluto. That's where motives surface, strings get visible, and anything propped up by denial starts to wobble. The price of avoidance comes due. This isn't punishment, it's medicine. Keep the dream, cut the distortion, name the dynamic, name the need, name the truth. Even if your voice shakes a little, your body and heart will register this arc. With Venus in Leo, the chest opens. You may crave touch, applause, sunlight, and beauty. You might feel a surge in spending, on quality, on statement pieces, on experiences that mark a new era. Channel the heat into play and craft. Sing it, paint it, pitch it, price it. Pleasure on purpose beats drama by default. If emotions spike, get them into motion. A walk in the sun, a voice memo of your real feelings, a timed work sprint that turns adrenaline into output. Under the hood, there's a quiet recalibration. 4 archetypal questions align like gears. Saturn asks, "What's the real commitment here?" Uranus asks, "What needs air and room to grow?" Neptune asks, "What's the soul of this? Beyond performance or payoff?" Pluto asks, "What truth have you avoided because comfort was cheaper?" Let your answers restructure your calendar, your rates, your collaborations, and the story you tell yourself about love and worth. If it's power without care, it goes. If it's care without power, it grows up. In relationships, expect both romance and realism. If a bond expands your courage and makes you braver in your own life, double down. If it shrinks your shine or requires you to leave yourself outside the door, have the talk. Don't threaten endings to get attention. Use the stable spark to set new agreements. and the power truth to close the loop on anything that can't meet them. In money, price for the value you actually deliver, not the value you delivered 2 chapters ago. One bold, sustainable upgrade, offer, packaging, presentation, does more than 5 complicated pivots. Keep it elegant and repeatable. Here's how to navigate the actual moments. Make your ask while the ground is solid. State your number, your timeline, your non-negotiables without apology. When the power truth arrives, hold your boundary without theatrics. This is what I can do. This is what I won't. Use the spark for iterating, not detonating. Small, brave edits beat sweeping overhauls you can't maintain. Let the soulful swell fuel your why, and let your standards shape the how. Dreams with bones. Devotion with truth. Watch the shadow while you shine. Shadow Leo chases validation instead of connection. Shadow Pluto grabs the steering wheel to feel safe. That combo can look like love bombing to avoid a boundary, spending to impress, jealousy dressed up as standards, or a my way or no way stance that scares off the very closeness you want. The correction is simple and strong. Lead with warmth, follow with standards, and finish with clarity. You don't need to perform your power. Quiet power lasts longer. Your guidance system will be unusually loud. The Neptune moment can bring vivid dreams, déjà vu, melodies stuck in your head, repeated symbols, chance phrases that feel like a key in a lock. Treat them as drafts, not decrees. Write them down, then run them through a simple checklist. Does this align with my values? Is it kind? Is it sustainable? Will I still want this after a good night's sleep? If the message survives, act. If it collapses under questions, it was mood lighting. Thank it and move on. Use the timeline. On August 25th, choose visibility. Announce, unveil, say yes to the room that wants you visible and alive. On the 26th, formalize one thing and refresh one thing. Send the email with your new rate or clear boundary. Also add one clever change that makes the whole system more breathable. On the 27th, let the morning vision soften you and reconnect you to the heart of your work or relationship. Then, when the power truth arrives, name it cleanly and renegotiate or release. No cliffhangers, clean lines, clear air. Aries, your spark turns public. Love, art, and passion projects get a confidence boost, and a friend or audience helps you lock it in. Make the bold ask on the 26th. Take a creative risk that still respects your long game. On the 27th, name the power dynamic between your joy and your group. Choose the room that chooses you. Taurus, your home, family, and inner foundation want a glow-up. Secure the boundary or renovation you've delayed and invest in comfort that actually supports your work. A small systems tweak on the 26th clears mental space. Then tell the truth about career expectations on the 27th. Protect your peace, not your silence. Gemini, your voice is magnetic and your calendar is busy. Sign, pitch, teach, tour. Then add one smart distribution change so your message travels farther. On the 27th, check belief versus fact. Are you selling the dream or the distortion? Keep the vision, cut the spin, and your reach multiplies. Cancer, value gets real. Price your work for what it is now, not what it was. Commit to one financial habit that feels regal and sustainable. A quick tech or workflow upgrade on the 26th pays off fast. On the 27th, be honest about shared resources or energetic debt. Clarity is kindness. Leo, all eyes on you, and that's the point. Step forward with warmth and standards. The ask lands better than you think. Refresh your look, your brand, or your bio, just enough to feel alive. On the 27th, relationship mirrors show you the truth. Choose the dynamics that honor your shine and your sovereignty. Virgo, closure with heart. Tie off a loop privately. Organize your inner world. And design a routine that protects your energy. A tiny backstage innovation on the 26th makes the whole operation smoother. On the 27th, be candid about workload and wellness. Your body is the oracle. Believe it. Libra, your network loves you louder. Announce the project, join the room, host the gathering. Collaborations benefit from one elegant boundary and one playful twist. On the 27th, romance and visibility intersect. Name what you want creatively and romantically. If it's not mutual, it's not magic. Scorpio, career spotlight, upgraded. Stake a claim you've earned and let a mentor, title, or platform crystallize. Improve one process and your influence compounds. On the 27th, name the tension between public mission and private life. Build a structure that lets both breathe. Sagittarius, your horizon expands. Book the trip, pitch the class, publish the take that scares you a little. Say yes to the adventure with a responsible spine. On the 27th, belief meets proof. Trade grand gestures for honest practice and watch the path widen. Capricorn, intimacy and investment get strategic. Merge, divest, or renegotiate on purpose. One subtle systems change makes money, time, or energy flow cleaner. On the 27th, the self-worth truth drops. Align your price, your privacy, and your partnerships accordingly. Aquarius, relationship reality check with heart. Make the ask for reciprocity and bring a fresh idea to the table. Good partnerships deepen. Imbalanced ones reveal themselves. On the 27th, your identity and we story meet at the line. Choose the version that gives both people more dignity. Pisces, craft your days like art. Refine your schedule, your wellness, your tools. A light tech tweak on the 26th unlocks time for what you love. On the 27th, dreams meet limits. Keep the tenderness, upgrade the boundary, and your work sings louder. After this wave, what sticks is a new baseline. Expressive generosity that's anchored, inventive, and honest. The relationships that remain are sturdier because you told the truth. The projects that continue carry soul and structure. You'll spend, love, and create with more intention and more fun. Fear becomes data, not a stop sign. Your nervous system stretches to hold more love and visibility without burning out. If you felt the turn, you're not imagining it. This is your window. Comment where you felt it. Was it the stable spark, the soulful swell, or the power truth? Like and subscribe if you want more weeks where your heart, art, and wallet move together. Stand in your radiance and use it with precision.